Hi my loves, welcome to my channel. This is Ocean Intuitive Tarot. I hope you're doing well, and grab your cup of tea or a cup of coffee and let's relax together and see how would they describe you. Alright my dear, so we have here 3 strong cards already, and I always shuffle for each one of the groups. So we have for the first group, this is your card, the Queen of Fire. Alright, and you are going to have Sodalite. For the second group, you're going to have the White Quartz, and this is your card, the Emperor. For third group, you're going to have Carnelian, and this will be your beautiful card. This is the Queen of Water. Queen of Water, which is the Queen of Cups. Alright my dears, so take the time to tune into yourself and to choose the one that you are most drawn to. Always remember to respect how you are feeling. If you're not feeling connected with the reading, just know that the reading might not be for you. So choose another pile and another group, another reading. All right, always respect how you are feeling, because I believe that our intuition is always talking to us. So it's your intuition that is going to be talking with you. All right, my love, so see you in your readings. Bye. Hi, my loves. Welcome to group number 1. So if you chose this Sodalite and the Queen of Fire, this is your reading. So what I see here is that you are very passionate about your things, about everything that you do. You're very creative. When you feel the fire inside of you, you go for your dreams, you go to get what you want. Even in relationships, this person is describing you as being very passionate and really talking about that. You perhaps express your passions. You express when you are feeling attracted for someone, and you would express your sensuality. You know how to express your sensuality very well. Perhaps you are already very sexy, and you kind of exude that energy to other people. This person would describe you as being busy, perhaps even having many people interested in you, but probably you have many things to do. You don't have just one job. You might have more than one job or more than one income resources. And you work, perhaps this person is thinking that you try to achieve your goals through work a lot, and it might be that in the moment you're giving more importance to one of those projects that you have, because you believe it's going to be very well succeed. There is a kind of a happiness here that you want to achieve, a harmony that you want to achieve, and this person would describe you as answering a certain call. Even perhaps you told this person, it might be that you told this person about a new call that you are receiving, something that you really want to go after. It can be that you are related to music. It can be that you talk through music, or you express yourself through music a lot, or you enjoy listening music while you are building your own legacy. It can be that there might be some tricky things happening in your career, but they were describing you as a go-getter and finding the magic in things, and answering the call, listening to your call, going after your call no matter what, and wanting to grow things from your wish perspective. your desires, perspective. You are someone that can create beauty around you. You are someone, they would describe that you transform the simple things in life. You can talk about simple things in life, but put some magic into it. There is a certain magic in the things also that you do. It can be that you care for the things that you do. You know how some people, they do things with so much purpose, and this is something so beautiful. This is something so connected with you know, when you are grounded in yourself, with your roots. Nowadays people, they live so much in the air, so much in the most surface point of our lives. The problem is not leaving the surface. The problem is leaving the surface without the roots, without the content, without the profoundness of things. Because it's like life is, you know, can you imagine a tree, and the tree has the roots and has the surface part, and if you cut the surface part, the tree is that surface part is never going to live. It's going to die, because a surface part without the profoundness, without the roots of things, will never going to survive. So every surface, to survive and to grow, needs the profoundness, needs the roots, needs the water, needs the earth. And earth has their own pace. So when you learn how to tap into, and well, I'm talking here in general, I'm not talking about you, because it seems that you know how to do this. You know how to bring magic out of things. Because when you know how to build things with love, giving purpose into things, even when you are, for example, creating a meal or making your food, there is a certain purpose in everything that you do. You know how people, they put some special herbs into things that they know that are going to be good, you know, cooking with purpose. And when you're eating, it's not just for you to not feel hungry anymore. It's going to be also for you to nurture yourself in different ways. And it's going to be, it has a cause in it, it has a purpose in it. And when you're eating, you are going to feel much grateful for every little detail that you put in there with intention to heal your body, to take care of your body. You know, this is just an example, but it might be many things. For example, putting the table, or setting the table, I think this is how you say it in English. And when you're putting everything there, you take care of things. You can put, but there is a kind of an intention behind things when you do it. And when people can do that, it's so beautiful. Because when you are receiving, you're not just receiving something in the surface. You feel that it has a soul in it. And people can feel that. People can see that. And this person really appreciate that in you. They believe that you have something magical inside of you. It can be something that you create, for example. You can create from things that could be just simple or of, how can I say this? Things that are, people wouldn't even look twice, or that are everyday. For example, sometimes we pass through things in our ways. How can I say this? Sorry, I'm trying to explain this in English, and sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes you can see things every day and you're not seeing the magic of things. But there are people, there are creations, and this might also be this case, that they can make out of something that would be very common, something completely magic. out of that. So there is kind of a music that you can create with things. When I look into things and forms, for example, I can tap into the sound of things. And for example, when I see a form, I can hear a sound. And for example, when I hear a sound, I can tap into a color. So maybe what I'm saying this because when you create something, there is music. There is some music, there is sound, there is a specific sound. I believe that each form that we see can be also captured by us by a sound, because many times I feel that when I'm seeing a specific form, especially with people and with animals, I can do that. So I believe that what you create has a special music inside of it, and even if people are not completely aware of that, they can feel it. They can feel this, how you create things. But there is something here that they would describe you as being, it might be even connected with this person. So there is one aspect of your creations, and it's not of your creations, of something that you would like to build, that in this moment is a little bit weak. One of your wishes in this moment is a little bit weak, because they would say that there is here a happiness that in this moment you are still going to find it. They would describe you as, when you want, you can be really sharp with your words, and when, for example, you are you feel that someone is not acting well in a nice way with you, sometimes you know the steps that you need to take to achieve a certain goal. So this person can describe you as someone that when you do want, you can communicate with a purpose, even if the purpose can be sometimes with the direction of hurting the other person. You can do that. And they say that you can do that very, very well, especially when you are upset or not feeling grounded, or not feeling, it's not grounded that I want to say, especially when you're not feeling secure about something. They would say that there are many people that would like to be with you, that you have many people that would like to date you, would like to go out with you. They are kind of adoring you from afar. They would say that you are very abundant. They would say that it's that element of creation that you do have it, and you know how to use it. But they would describe you also as not always using the power that you have, though they know and they feel that you have a lot of power. Sometimes you prefer not to use all the power that you have, and sometimes that can lead you also into stressful situations, or not being able to tap into your higher self, because this person sees that your higher self is very, very abundant. They would say that you can take good decisions. Sometimes when you think that you don't want to manifest things, is because you are taking a good decision. They would say that you can collaborate with others and taking a good decision, but if you need to stop someone from doing something that you feel that is wrong, sometimes you can be very direct and don't even think twice about how you were expressing it, they are saying. Yeah, they are saying that even when you're not, that you are a great manifester, but even when sometimes your energy is not in the highest way, in the highest mode, let's say, your energy is not, how can I say this? You're not with a lot of energy. That's how I want to say. You're not with a lot of energy. Even when you're not with a lot of energy, you can be firm about what you want and what you want to follow. They are saying that they would describe it that right now you are trusting in the universe to manifest the abundance that you want, and to trusting in the universe to act in the way that you will lead you into the direction that you want. You are trusting the universe right now to take good decisions, even if those decisions that you are taking will hurt other people. I mean, for example, even if you need to say no, and sometimes when you say no, and this is what I mean, even when you have to put boundaries, because sometimes when we put boundaries, the other person is going to feel hurt, but we are going to feel even more hurt if we stay there. So they would describe you as trusting the universe when you need to take certain action to protect yourself. So yeah, and it can be that in this journey that you are doing now, they would describe you as searching here for new opportunities, and even understanding that when you do put the boundaries that you need, they would describe you as when you're trusting in yourself, you are able also to help other people. They would say that you are someone that enjoys to help other people, but is when you are trusting the universe that you're doing the right thing, when you trust in yourself. So this person would describe you as adventurous, would say that you are searching for your opportunities. You are answering your call. You are someone confident in yourself. You know how to put boundaries, even if that other people are going to feel hurt. You know how to put boundaries when something is wrong, something is not okay for you, something is kind of not, or someone is not accepting your boundaries. All right, you know how to put firm boundaries around you. and you are a go-getter. And again, there is this element of, at the same time, having a magic inside of you. Something that they can feel that is magical, because you are in search of your happiness. It's just that you're searching for it. You're still searching for it. There is an element here of searching for your happiness, wanting to manifest that. And they would describe you as they would say that in order for you to achieve this call, in order to move towards this call that you are receiving, that you will need to collaborate with others. They would describe you as, but it might be that what you are seeing around you, you are not always enjoying what you see around you. You're not always comfortable, let's say. Even better, I believe the word would be comfortable with things around you. And that's why sometimes you need to put those boundaries up. And sometimes you need to be sharp, you know, so that you can defend yourself no matter what. But it might be that you do that because you're not feeling comfortable. They would say that you will do that when you're not feeling comfortable with a certain aspect, because it might see that other people are kind of acting in a certain way in front of you, but you feel that sometimes it's not true, and you don't like that. You don't like when people are acting this way. But they would either describe you as being someone that when you want something, you can manifest that trusting that your actions are going to bring good results. It might be that this person would say that the ways that you achieve something are not always how they would agree to do that. That is also something that is coming up. But no doubt about the potentiality that you have. No doubt about the magic that you have inside. It can be that you are trying to find your soulmate, and this person knows that you are in a call to find happiness in your life and to bring happiness into your life, no matter what. And you're wanting to grow that. Number 8 is also ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is also the Lord of Karma. So it might be that in the way to construct this, and number 8, it has a lot of ups and downs, but normally always achieve what they want. It's just that they need to go through many obstacles so that they learn with the situations in a very, unfortunately, number 8, and I know because number 8 is my number, sometimes can be very painful, but it's always to rise up with the knowledge that and the humbleness of those lessons, because number 8 comes after the number 7, so you can only achieve your material success also after having knowledge about your spiritual side, and those they need to work together, and Saturn is always here to bring you the lessons. So they might be saying, and also you have this little green men, and normally they play tricks on people. They hide things in the house and all of these things from the mythology, European mythology. And, you know, it is the same message here. Something that might be difficult in the moment for you to grow, but what you want to grow is something magic, is something that is unique, and is something that is coming from that beauty that you want to see in your lives. So this is how they would describe you, my dears. So let me know in the comments if this resonated, and let me know about this call too, because I'm curious about this, if you feel like sharing. And I hope you enjoyed this, my dears. We will see each other next readings. Bye. Hi, my dear group number 2. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose this white quartz, let us check how would they describe you, my dears. So grab your cup of tea, press pause if you need, and we are going to check together. So what we are seeing here, my dears, what I'm seeing here in these cards is that you are someone that really enjoys things that are stable, established. Perhaps you already have a good amount of money. You are well established in life, and you are good with business. You know how to do business, and to have an enterprise or something, or to deal with others in the workplace is not something difficult for you. You are a leader. You are a leader in your field. You are a go-getter, but you do it in a very comfortable way, and you don't act in the wrong way. So you know how to do things. You are not stressed about it. You are a very good leader, very aware of yourself, very aware of your roots, of your ground. And probably they would say that you work a lot, you have many business. They would also say that you are a go-getter. It might be that you are learning some new craft. It might be that you are learning something about the spiritual side of you, because there is here a part of you that goes to get what you want. Another part of you is looking into yourself, is looking into your inner world. And I believe that's even why you are here, because you are someone, they would describe you as being someone that really likes to get into the heart of the matter of things. And you like to grow. You don't like to be still in one place. You like to dive deep also inside of you. You don't wait for others to tell you what to do. You are the one that really, they would describe you as you being the one that leads. You are the one that goes after what you believe is true for you, what you believe is your dream. Once you achieve that point of knowing that is what you want to pursue, you go and you pursue what you want. You don't like conflict in your life, and it might be that you run away from conflict. It's not that you run away. I don't believe you run away with this character. They would say that you don't like conflict in your life, and that you would search for solutions even if you need to step aside for some moments, even if you need to go inwards. But you respect yourself when you feel that. When you feel that you need your time, you go in search of that time. You don't act unless you are sure that you are going to go in that direction that you are choosing. Yeah, so there is an element of here you not wanting confusion in your life. So it might also be here that all right, that sometimes, okay, so sometimes this person would say that sometimes you miss out on important things for them. So this is their perspective. Sometimes because you don't want conflict, this is their perspective, all right? You miss out on important things. And perhaps you retreat and you go inwards or you reflect about it. But there is a part of you that doesn't show that. For them, there is a part of you that doesn't show. There is another part that is thinking about things. But they would describe you as you are missing something, some information. There is a point here that you are missing, they would say. Maybe they would like you to understand something that you are not understanding. Maybe they would criticize the ways that the way that you are choosing. You know, people can think many things. They would perhaps describe you as going in the wrong way in their perspective, in going in one wrong way. It's not that because they see you with a lot of strength, they see you, but for them there is something that you are doing here that even or you are not seeing it clearly, and this person wishes that you would see that, or that you were going in one direction that for them wouldn't be the best direction. And this person would say that you are very sensual, you are very connected with your divine feminine. They would say that you are very you care for yourself, you like to dive deep. We saw that here already. You like to dive deep. So here is something that this person is saying, that you don't want confusion. I believe this is a specific topic between each, because you're not wanting confusion. They are saying that something specific here happened between you two, that you are going in one direction that they would tell you not to go. But they would describe you as being very abundant. They would describe you as being very sensual, connected with your divine feminine, connected with yourself. You're always wanting to check on things that where you can improve your life, that you feel that you are connecting with the higher knowledge, and that higher knowledge can be in your roots. So they would describe you that you are in search for yourself constantly. Oh, wow. They would describe you as their counterpart. You have the emperor and you have the empress. So they would describe you as their counterpart. If this is a love connection, they would describe you as a counterpart. If this is not a love connection, they would describe you as someone equal to them, like at the same level of knowledge, at the same level of power. They would describe you as sometimes not value everything that you have around you, but that you are very abundant. They would say they are very abundant, but sometimes it seems that they don't see everything that is around them. But they would tell everyone that you are very, very abundant. Again, that you have, maybe you have followers, maybe you do something on social media. It just came up right now in my mind. Something that maybe had radio. It was something very specific that came up, or something that might have to do with communication somehow, or internet. Here it goes. Internet also is possible here. Or it can also represent that you have people that really admire you, and not just admire you, but admire everything that you had conquered until now. You are very powerful in this person's eye. You have cards here that only a person that has a strong energy, a very powerful and strong character could have. All right. But again, there is something here about, they would say that you something that you're missing here. Something that you're it's like you're missing a key of something. But you also know when is the time to go after something and when is the time to say no. You also know, and this is very interesting because I believe that what is saying, this person would describe you as, instead of acting from fire, which means physical passion, you prefer to connect with water, meaning more emotional, and you prefer to connect deep. So there is a certain maybe you don't even like to move immediately to things. They would describe it that you take your time. You don't embark easily into a new direction. You take your time to think about things, and if you offer something to someone, it will come from a more heart space based. So, and for example, it could be that not when you decide, it might be part even of your values, or something that you decided for yourself, always to take care on how you are going to approach someone or a situation. You are a leader, so you, for sure, here I can say that you know how to approach a situation. Maybe this person would say that you are difficult. How can I say it? It's not difficult. It's that perhaps you're not. It's like you choose what you want. You don't give your energy just to anyone. It's just you choose the way that you want to take. And this person would describe you as probably knowing that you want a connection, a very deep connection. You don't want anything superficial. And but there is an element here of they believing that because you don't want to have confusion or have this stress energy in your life, that you are missing out here on something. They would say that sometimes you can hide your feelings, or there is something in this situation that you are hiding how you feel, in this situation that you are avoiding stress. It can be that this person made some kind of offer that you just not wanting. You're not wanting to go there. And you just let this person, you clarify that strongly. And you clarified what you really wanted. This person would say that though you have everything, that is something that you are still missing. And it might be the connection that you want to have. You might have beautiful hair. This person would think that, would describe you as, or is you have a very, I would say, feminine. If you were masculine, you can have a more features that are, how can I say this in English? It's not easy to describe this. Long shape, you know how what I mean? Well, it's long shaped features, and even if you're feminine, you have this very sensual side of you, very well expressed. You like to express they would say that you like to express the good news that you receive, that you like to celebrate them. It might be that they would describe you as having had a lot of experiences in your life, that you had you bring knowledge with you. You carry knowledge. For you to have been achieved this position, because my God, you, first of all, you are someone that you know what, in this person's eyes, you know what you want. Even though they think something here doesn't matter, you know what you want. You are very strong in this person's eyes. It's like you have it all. You have your divine masculine working inside of you, divine feminine working inside of you. You express it, you like to celebrate things, you have in this person's eye, you have stability, you know how to put boundaries when you need to put boundaries, you know what you want. So it's like you have it all in this person's eyes. And above all, I believe this person sees you, if this is a love connection, as a counterpart. But it might be that you rejected something from them, an offer that this person did, maybe a more passionate offer that you didn't want to go there, and you express yourself from a heart base. Because you know what you want, you know the way that you want to follow. Yeah, this is what I'm seeing, my dears. Let me know in the comments if you did resonated with this reading. All right, if you feel like sharing, I would appreciate. And we are going to see each other next readings. Bye. Hi, my dear group number 3. Welcome to your reading. I hope you're feeling well. I hope you can grab your cup of tea or a cup of coffee, something so that you can relax while listening to your reading and enjoy your reading. Now, my dears, I feel that before I was shuffling your cards, I saw 11 and 11. So I believe that this is a very karmic connection. And at the same time, is something that you feel very bound to, very connected to this person. Somehow, this person also feels very connected with you, and it feels that they are learning a lot in this process. It's a very demanding energy, the number of 11. It can be beautiful, but it's very demanding, because it's demanding about our conquering our independence, going after our own growth individually, so that then we can be together. So when the life brings these two souls together, in generally it means that they are going to make this kind of an approach to each other, where they are going to be learning many lessons, but it's always important to protect yourself. Because if both of you are not ready for this, if the energy is not connecting, because these two people, when they come together, if this is not just to learn a lesson, because sometimes these kind of people, they enter our lives, and it is so that we can understand something about ourselves, and even rediscover something about ourselves. Something that we have forgotten, something that we never paid attention to, but it was there. And when that is rediscovered, these people tend to go away, because their mission in your life, it was just for you to tap into that information, into yourself. But other times, these two people, they grow, Once they can, in the future, or when lessons are learned, when they too are taking or flowing from a point of an abundance, from two individuals that abundantly they can come together. If these two people meet after, then they can make a path together. But it's going to be a path of giving to other people. So they will be together in a mission of helping other people, because they will only be able to connect totally when both achieve a certain level of inner knowledge that they are going to be coming to express that from an abundant point creation, and in complete sincerity with themselves, and knowing what they want to do to the progress and to the well-being of humankind. So somehow, once they come together in the future, if they do, because not always, and not always, because sometimes these lessons are so serious that it always depends on how you are feeling. So imagine this situation. If this person represents something that you don't want to look at anymore, or in the future, even though you can already have, both of you, grown and learn with lessons, that will, if you look at this person, even if in the future, remembering and perceiving this person with that message of hurt, something that was painful, then it means that perhaps it's still not the way. Because always pay attention to the message that you receive and to where are you looking at. There are some things that we can go through. There are other things that we need to move away in order to proceed, because we all need to have healthy boundaries. And once you do that, if this person still represents that pain, you don't want to keep looking at that direction. You want always to turn your head into the abundance of life. So if it's something that you understand that you can forgive, and you can walk through these steps together, what is going to happen is that there is a part of them that is bringing abundance to you, that you are going to tap, and is going to be more heavy than the parts that cause you pain. And you can connect when both of you can connect with that abundant part in each other, and you are able to go through obstacles, but in harmony and understanding, always being able to see the best qualities in that person, and the abundant part of that person, not just those parts that sometimes are painful, but we can deal with that. And we understand that there is a bigger part of that person that is abundant, not just some parts that we don't like or something like that. So it's always up to us to decide and to feel, most of all, to feel as a whole, how do we feel about that person, that situation. Because sometimes the direction is just to go away, and don't want that perception to enter our lives and to infiltrate in everything. So our eyes should be always trying to turn into an abundance of your life, an abundance of the situation, of a situation, into an abundance of a relationship, if it's possible. If it's not possible, that is telling you time to move into another direction. And all of this because I saw 11 and 11, and I know how demanding these connections are, and these connections are connections that we, you know, we shouldn't romanticize, because it will bring a lot of things that are needed to be shown inside ourselves. It will bring out, there is a purpose in that. There is a purpose in that happening. And sometimes the purpose can be so that you remember that that is not the way that you want to go, and put a boundary and walk away. Other times you're going to see many things inside of you. Depends on the situation, of course, and you know it. All right. So there is always big learning, big karmic learning when these two energies combined. All right, so it's not all flowers and rainbows and all of that. So how would they describe you? It's interesting, because I believe that what we have here is about the situation. It's about how probably you reacted to a situation. How would they describe you right now? It's important to say that. What I see here is that this person would describe you as something very in contact with their emotions. Wanting to go deep, wanting more and more. They are seeing something different in you. It can be that they would describe that right now you are more mysterious. There is a growth inside of you that they cannot really tap into. And that is actually very seductive for this person. They wouldn't admit, perhaps, but it's something that this person is feeling. There is a mystery, there is a force, there is a strength coming from your emotional side, that this person loves it, but perhaps they wouldn't say. And you know, when someone is very confident in something that they do, in something that they feel, or that represents that they are in tune with themselves. When someone is in tune with themselves, they are very attractive. They know what they are doing, but that knowing comes from their source. So they become very attractive. And there is here this fluid energy that you are exuding in the moment, and at the same time firm in your purposes, that this person is saying. Would describe you. But I believe that something is upsetting this person, and it might involve here a decision that you took, and you let this person know, because there was a choice here that you wanted to take. There were some decisions that you really wanted to take. It might be that you decide to go away, or to pause this connection, or to have some distance from this connection. And this person can be now upset with that and kind of observe you they would describe you as, oh, that's interesting, as going towards your dreams in a very even how can I say this, it's like a dramatic way. It's like owning your energy and going towards your dreams. There was a decision that you had to take here, and they would describe it as a decision that you thought very much, a lot. You thought a lot about it. And it's the decision to pursue your dreams, to pursue your own desire of constructing something stable and firm, a home, a house for you, but something that you can take off a mask, take off all being vulnerable in. That's what I see. They would say that sometimes you can achieve what you want, but they would say that sometimes you might use some strategies, something that it comes from the position of more fear than love. Meaning that perhaps sometimes you act out from feeling or jealous, can be jealous, or and you do it in a way that is like you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. But the intentions of what you were doing, they would say, can be a little bit manipulative. All right, so always remember, this is how they would describe you. You are taking care of your shape, your body, or you are dressing in a different way, more sexy way. I think they are looking at your social media, or there's someone looking at your social media that is telling this person and is grabbing their attention. It's like, look where she's going. Yeah, it's interesting. It might be that even this person is looking at things that you are conquering at the moment, that you are achieving. Your abundance. You're going towards your abundance, and there is someone that is kind of grabbing this person's attention, saying, look, she's going far away. Yeah, interesting. And something with the fall. Maybe there is something with fall here, or you are going to achieve something in the fall, or fall. Well, we are very near the fall, isn't it? So it might be that they are seeing you moving further and further, and that you are going to achieve something during the fall, some material gains. Yeah, interesting here. But there was there was a decision that you took here that really upset the energy of this person. And you are trying to get out. They would say that you are trying to get out of chaos. There was a certain chaos in this connection. Something difficult happened in this connection. And for a while, perhaps you didn't defend yourself. You didn't put the boundaries that you thought that you should had put. But this person would describe you as wanting to do that. Wanting to grab you, wanting to go deep and search inside of you. All the knowledge, even knowledge of your roots, knowledge of your family, making some notes, starting a diary. Now, this is me talking. This is just an advice for you. Starting a diary and now, something is upsetting you. It might be that there is interference here. You notice that someone is trying to know your information. You notice that someone is trying to see what you're doing. You notice that somebody is trying to see if you take care of something. Well, something here in those matters, all right? What I see here, my dears, is that you are moving towards They would describe you as moving towards a more, you know, a person that puts boundaries around them, and you are now in a process. Perhaps you are going inwards, you're retreating from this person. They would say that it was very painful what you two went through. Perhaps even the way you saw this person before, you stop seeing it that way. Even the good memories, let's say, you're not wanting to look at that because something changed. Something changed here. They would say, my dears, that right now you are stepping into a more careful way of taking your steps forward. It can be that you are taking some walks in the nature. It might be that nature helps you. Yeah, something with the nature, trees. You're taking care of your emotions. Right now, every step that you take is something that you think about. They would describe you as thinking about the steps that you are taking. They would describe you of not wanting to look at the good times that you had, or at the good memories that you had together, not wanting to do that. They would describe you as glowing in the moment, far away from them. So this is a kind of a breakup, or a separation between friends, or a breakup between lovers. 1111 can be a strong connection, as I told you before. You really feel this pull towards each other. But something happened here that you decided not to defend yourself. You decided to defend your ground. And now they are seeing that now you want to do that all the time. You're not going to change because you're doing, they would describe you as gaining your inner wisdom, bringing it out. But it might be at the same time that, yeah, you are having some help doing this, my dears. If you're not having, maybe you should have, all right? Because what I see here is very painful. Well, at least in this person's view, it was very painful. But the steps that you are taking here from their point of view is the steps of boundaries, defending your ground, seeing what is important for you, taking care of you now, because whatever you went through, it was very painful. So knowing the steps that you are taking, even perhaps this person is sending some people to know about you, in, for example, having some friends knowing about you in social media, or you have friends in common that are trying to know things about you, and you're being very careful with the information or actions that you take here. Because something can go wrong. And you don't want, it's just like you don't want to go back anymore. You don't want this confusion, this yeah. You want to go after other opportunities in your life. And you are doing it. You are doing it. Without a doubt. You are going after. No more confusions. There is clear a message here of you saying that you letting this person know that you have firm boundaries around you. And you are wanting to take good decisions for your life now. They would describe you. And searching for new opportunities. There you go. And they are just looking at you just like, oh, you know, I can't believe. Look at this. You going towards your dreams, towards what you want to manifest. And they are just, you know, like, oh, where is she? What is she doing? Where is she going? So this person is longing for you. But they would describe you as, you know, moving, going away and moving further, and knowing the steps that you are taking now, not just acting because you're acting, and not just taking an action because you're taking an action, I mean. Not wanting to look back, not missing, because whatever happened here, you don't want to look back, or the way you used to see this person, you're not seeing it anymore. All right, this is how this person would describe you, and I believe this was about a specific situation that you are going through. All right, let me know in the comments if this resonated, because it will be nice to see if you what kind of experience was this. I always like to read your comments and to connect with you that way. But of course, this is something very personal, so it's really up to you if you like to share that. And yeah, so we are going to see each other next readings. Bye!